Mike, I heard earlier today something about somebody who owed payroll tax debt. What does that all entail? And is that just one tax or are there four taxes?
Well, let me tell you about payroll tax. First of all, I'm a former IRS agent. I worked for IRS at a decade. I've been in private tax defense by myself and with Josh for many years. As a former as an IRS agent, the number one collection that we went after was payroll tax. Why is that? It's not a tax. It's money that you held in trust for your, and that money was supposed to go over, Josh, as you know, to the United States government. Since it wasn't a tax and you held that money in trust like a bank, IRS is going to say, hey, you need to pay that money over because it's not even a tax. So IRS is going to go after that like you would not believe. So the thing you have to know is IRS not only is going to try to collect the money from the corporation. If you're personally responsible for that corporation, IRS can set a trust fund penalty up against them, Josh, and you're going to be held responsible for about maybe 65% of that 941 debt. So this is why you need to have someone step in between the IRS and you. So tell us about that.
And having someone like myself, an enrolled agent, step in between you and the IRS buys you a number of different things. It'll buy you some time, a little time to breathe, and it'll also give you peace of mind knowing that your case is being handled by somebody who's familiar with the landscape of working with the IRS. Because I rely on experts like Mike, who used to work at the IRS, and the other members on my team that I have to help me solve anything.
Yeah, and the two things, if you're hearing this and you have unfiled returns, the first thing the IRS agent is going to ask when they used to knock on the door today, they send you a 725B letter. They're going to want to know, are all your tax returns filed and are you current? So, Josh, when I say that they have to be current, what does that mean?
That means that they have to have a federal tax payment on a quarterly basis and they have to be current. That means for this quarter.
Yeah, exactly. So as an agent, I'm going to go ahead and look at and make sure you've made your federal tax deposit. So at the end of the day, what is IRS going to do if I'm working your case as an agent? I'm going to look closely at your personal financial statement to make sure maybe you haven't taken money out of the business, but I'm going to really drill down on the business financial statement. And what they're going to look at is they're going to look at your income and they're going to look at your expenses and they're going to make sure you're not taking money out of that company, and they're going to want to know if you have enough money to cover your expenses, and maybe sometimes they'll recommend that you actually go out of business. Josh, when you look at a financial statement and you know that somebody can't keep up with their 941 tax deposits, do you recommend sometimes it's really time to go out of business?
It is really time to go out of business, and you shouldn't really just play the music louder. It's time to throw in the towel.
Yeah, so anyway, if you got that 941, you're running this business and I know you don't have that income to keep up, it's time to maybe go ahead, talk to Josh and make some sort of business plan even to go forward, or what, maybe it's time to do something else. So
if you have any questions about payroll taxes, or your tax problem is unique and special and you'd like us to take a look at it, give us a call at 763-477-4205 or click the link below and take advantage. We've got enrolled agents, we've got former IRS revenue officers, we've got a great team here. So give us a call and I hope to hear from you soon.
thank you.